Welcome to Planet MicroCap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me right now is Eric Eyerman. He's the CEO of California Nanotechnologies, also known as Cal Nano. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you, CNO on the TSX Venture and CANOF on the OTC. And Cal Nano will be presenting at our upcoming investor conference, the Planet MicroCap Showcase Toronto, in partnership with MicroCap Club, taking place October 21 through 23, 2025 at the Arcadian Loft in downtown Toronto. For more information, register to meet with Eric and the team. Please register to attend at planetmicrocapshowcase.com. And with that, Eric, thank you for joining me today. How you doing?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Doing well. How you doing?
Oh, we're recording this on Friday, October 17th,
Yeah,
3 days
right.
before the event. No, just, totally relaxed, completely
Yeah,
fine.
all good. Easy going.
Absolutely. Well, look, man, this is our actually the first time me and you doing an interview together. I interviewed,
Yeah,
I think, Chairman like 8 years ago now. You guys were just at our event in Vegas, but this is our first time having you on here to kind of talk through the story a little bit. So, you
yeah,
know, for those that aren't familiar with the Cal Nano story, can you give us that quick overview and history of the company?
yeah. Of course. Yeah, California Nanotechnologies or Cal Nano was founded over 15 years ago. We're public right from the start. That was before my time. So background on me before I get into the company was that I started as an intern actually about 11 years ago. So right at engineering school, got an internship at Cal Nano, and then long story short, worked my way up, ended up becoming leadership role and ultimately CEO of the company. It's been a long journey from intern to CEO, so that's been fun. And then so what Cal Nano does is we are an advanced materials R&D and manufacturing company based in Southern California. So we are working with universities, national labs, startup companies, all the way up to your Fortune 500 companies like your Boeings, your Lockheeds, your Raytheons, and more. And we're working with them to develop and manufacture new advanced materials and products that they're trying to look to either just do basic materials testing all the way into trying to get them out to market. And so what we're doing is using two core technologies all around enhancing powder materials, so powdered ceramics or powdered metals, and then consolidating those into solid parts. And so to kind of give some applications, that could be anything from special like reactor materials going into fusion or fission reactors. It can be heat shielding for aerospace components. It can be these devices called thermoelectric wafers, which are is a technology that takes waste heat and generates it back into energy. So we touch all variety of different industries. And it's everything from like the fundamental R&D side all the way up to as what we're kind of working into now is trying to take the what we've done in R&D and prototyping and move it now into actual manufacturing. And that's what we've been doing over the past like probably like 2 or 3 years. We had a good catalyst of the really big company in the green steel space over the past like say 2 to 3 years. That's kind of come and now green is kind of not as big of a thing right now with this administration and everything going on there, but that was able to allow us to open up a new manufacturing facility just at the end of last year. A lot of new equipment that we're able to put in place to now, I think, move us into spaces that are, that are now have the tailwinds, like people just wanting to onshore advanced manufacturing, things in like nuclear to make special components that go into that. And so, yeah, we're really excited about all that.
Absolutely. So what would you say makes Cal Nano unique and different compared to some of your peers out there that are also trying to do similar things?
Yeah, of course. So I would say it's the technology is really unique. So there's other companies that do so getting into the specifics of the technology, one is called cryogenic milling. So that is a powder processing technique where you're basically putting materials into a vessel, mixing them up. You can make special new custom alloys, or you can do particle size reductions. You can take bigger stuff, make it really small because you get it brittled. And then the spark plasma sintering side, so that's the part where you can take the powders, make them into solid parts. Those two technologies are the most advanced of the type of like technology that those are. So there's other companies that have kind of similar ones, but there's nobody in North America that offers access to these technologies as a toll R&D or toll manufacturing contracting company. And so we think that because of that, and now we've scaled up in a way that allows us now to really start to take bites out of those legacy industries because we can do things faster, we can do things just a lot more agile, we can make properties better, like material properties better than those companies. And what was holding us back before was just the size. We didn't have any scale. But now, since we did that last year, things have taken a little time. But now I think we're really starting to move.
Absolutely. So to close this out here today, from what you can tell us, what would you say is that one or two things that you want folks to pay attention to as the company's moving forward?
Yeah, yeah. So the biggest thing is really looking out for, kind of announcements around getting those manufacturing contracts. So we've been focused on the R&D. That's where people love because we're in the most advanced space, kind of in the material science world. So it's obviously R&D and prototyping. But what people need to look out for is us transitioning from that just R&D shop into manufacturing. And we've announced a few of those earlier this year. And now we're looking to set up a lot of things with our customers to be able to kind of move into that. And that's really where the biggest thing is. So it's scaling up, it's setting up more partnerships with these companies and long-term commitments. And then ultimately it's us on the execution side.
Very cool. All right. Well, Eric, with that, where can our audience go and find more information on Cal Nano?
Yeah, so you can go. Best place is probably just our website, calnanocorp.com, or probably LinkedIn is probably another place we post a lot. So
Very cool. All right. Well, Eric, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe, and I'll see you in Toronto.
yeah, see you then. Thanks.
Thank you.